Hi, everyone. We're going to do our morning work for this morning. So today is Monday, and I hope you guys had a great weekend. We're going to go ahead and open up our book to page 22. Okay, and let's go ahead and go over that so that you can work on this today, and then we're going to correct it tomorrow morning. All right, so the first part says, read the sentence, underline the pronoun, then write singular or plural to tell about the pronoun. So the pronoun replaces the noun. So if I have the name Sally, we replace it with her or she, okay? And then for it to be singular, that means it's just one person. And if it's plural, it's many people, or at least more than one. Okay? So let's do the first one. We have a lot of pets. What is the pronoun? We have the pronoun we. And is that one person or is that more than one person? We means more than one person. So we're going to write a P for plural. You don't have to write the whole word unless you want to. P for plural or S for singular. The next one, you are my best friend. What is the pronoun? Underline that, and then is that word a singular or a plural? Let's do this one together. You. So it's just talking about one person, and that would be singular. Okay, number 3 says, they have a pool. Underline the pronoun, and is that singular or plural? You all have to be quiet. Is that singular or plural? And what's the pronoun? Number 5, mail the card to them. What's the pronoun? Is it singular or is it plural? I have a flute. And the cake is for us. So find the pronoun in both sentences and then whether it's singular or plural. Okay, we're going to go over to the math. It says read the problem, then use the place value chart to solve it. Cross out values on the chart to show your work. Number 8. Drew had 472 rocks in his collection. Then he lost 231 of them. How many rocks does he have left? You can use the place value counters to solve your problem. So it looks like we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 410, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 471, and 2. So that's how many rocks they start with. But they're going to take away 231 of them. So how would you use these place value counters to do that, and how many rocks would be left? All right. And then at the bottom, it says, read the text, then answer the question. So let's look at the questions first before we read the text. Number 9 says, write a prediction. How will Letty and her mom feel if Indiri tells that Letty didn't help? How will Letty and her mom feel if Indiri tells that Letty didn't help? And number 10 says, what would you do if you were Indira? Okay, so let's go up here and read about Indira and Letty. Indira and Letty wanted to make a birthday card for their mom. Indira said, let's gather all of the art supplies we have in the house. She found scissors, markers, paper, glue, and glitter. Then she found Letty just sitting there. Letty hadn't helped. Let's make the card now, said Indira. She cut out a heart shape. Then she wrote a nice note on it. She asked Letty, don't you want to help? But Letty was taking a nap. When the card was done, both girls wrote their names on it. Later, they gave the card to their mom, and she loved it. She hugged them. Indira was glad her mom was happy, but she wanted to tell her mom that Letty didn't help. So, number 9, write a prediction. How will Letty and her mom feel if Indira tells that Letty didn't help? How do you think they're going to feel if Indira tells on Letty? Says, hey, she didn't help. How will mom feel? How will Letty feel? And number 10 says, what would you do if you were Indira? What would you do if you were the person who said, hey, let's do this together. You got all of the supplies, you made it, and then your sibling just signed it as if it was from both of you? How would you feel? All right. So we're going to be looking for the pronoun and whether it's singular or plural. we're going to be looking at the place value counters and taking away 231. And then we're reading our story about Indira and Letty making a card for their mom. And Indira did most of the work, and Letty got credit for it too. So writing a prediction of how she will feel and what would you do. All right, guys, we're back at our morning work. So finish this up today, do your best, and then we're going to correct it tomorrow. All right, have a great Monday.